We've got merch.
We have merch. You asked.
We delivered. Hi there. Welcome to the Notorious Needle. I'm Sarah.
I'm Bridget.
And on this channel, we talk about cross-stitch.
And sometimes other things.
We sometimes use swear words, and we often talk about how current events affect our cross-stitch, sometimes political and usually from a liberal perspective.
Right.
So, welcome back, Needle Ninjas.
That's our new slogan there.
We've decided to call you all who watch our channel Needle Ninjas. Thank you for watching.
It's cool.
So first, I want to announce the winner of the giveaway. In the last Flosstube, we were giving away this pattern by Creative Moments. It's called Tickle a Harvest. And the pattern reads, tickle it with a hoe and it will laugh into a harvest. And we thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, and you can change how the hoe is spelled if you wish.
So there were only 3 comments. And the winner is Scurry Commander Allison 2125. So congratulations.
So if you didn't know about the giveaway, you didn't watch the whole video.
Yep, we do a little giveaway every Flosstube now. If you'd like to be eligible, we'll tell you soon how to do win the next little giveaway. Oh, so now that we do the giveaway, the next thing we want to talk about is we've got merch.
We have merch. You asked.
We delivered. We've got Notorious Needle merch. So I am wearing a Notorious Needle shirt, and it says Notorious Needle on the back.
You need to turn around. You need to stand up.
I'm not standing up.
And turn around.
There we go.
No, you can't really see it.
That's okay.
Well, I will, because
I will share a picture
and it says,
oh, sorry, my hair hit the microphone.
Stitch on.
Stitch on.
And in the back, it says
Notorious Needle.
Woo-woo.
You can find these and other things at notoriousneedle.com/merch.
What other things can you find?
Uh-oh, your watch is talking to us.
Why is my watch talking to us?
Because you hit the button.
So
you can also find this fun Notions bag that I already got coffee on it, so just ignore that right there. Because I've been using it.
Pretty sure it washes out.
I'm going to find out. So this is just a polyester bag with a zipper that's available.
Comes in 2 sizes.
Yeah.
That's the small
This
one.
is the smaller size. Yep. And I ordered samples because I wanted to make sure it was decent stuff, not like junk. I also ordered this mug. So it says Notorious Needle on this side and Stitch on the other side.
And it's
blue, which is fun. You can get this in just white and just Notorious Needle and not have Stitch on. I picked out this fun water bottle that says Notorious Needle all over it. And what did you get, Bridget?
I got the Notorious Needle water bottle. And I love it because it has the sippy part. So there's a straw in here. I don't know if you can see it because I have iced tea in here. And there's a straw, but the sippy thing is really great because it's not just open. You
have to squeeze it
a little bit with your mouth when you sip, and that means that when you turn it over, or if you drop it, or if it falls over accidentally, like I'm prone to do, it can't spill on your work. Woo-hoo. So yeah, the best. And I think that looks really, really sharp. And so I was looking for a new bag for my tablet, but I ordered the big one.
This is the biggest size.
So clearly,
this is a neoprene bag. It's for mobile devices. You could also use it for a laptop.
I think it's for a laptop.
Or you could use it as a project bag.
Because here's my tablet. But so I kind of got this is the 17-inch. But I also have, the tablet doesn't have an attached keyboard, so I have a portable keyboard that's with it, which is a little longer than the tablet.
Okay.
And I wanted to be able to fit the keyboard and the cords and everything else, but I could probably go with the next size down. So this is the big one.
Yeah.
And then if you have a tablet and all that stuff, you could probably, it comes in 15 and 13.
There's like a bunch of different sizes, like 3 or 4.
And there's more stuff on there.
Yeah, there's like a keychain. I think there's another even water bottle, different kinds of mugs. What else? I don't know. I
Right,
picked
like
out
this
a
is
bunch
the
of stuff.
smaller of the two. This is a 20 ounce. They also have, I think, a 26
25
ounce or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
so
other
that's
stuff
just
on
fun
there.
stuff. If you wanted to pick up Notorious Needle stuff, so now you got Notorious Needle stuff. Soon we're looking into designing Needle Ninja stuff, so that'll be fun.
Right.
Yay! So merch, woo! Again, notoriousneedle.com/merch.
MERCH.
MERCH.
Yeah.
Yep. And that this is through Printify, I think. Yes, Printify. All right. Next is
That being taken care of.
Yay! Okay, we bring you back to our regularly scheduled programming. So at the beginning of our Flosstube, I like to say thank you for your lovely comments and read out some of my favorites. So Joanne, I think it's Pacheco, wrote, "Love the laughs I get from the both of you. Stitchy Ninjas or Needle Ninjas are great names. Recently, Lindy Stitches was talking about her OG Stitchy friends, and she asked who our OG Stitchers are. You ladies are definitely my OG gals, so your OG followers can be Needle Ninjas." Woo! Shout out to Joanne and all the OGs who've been here since we started Flosstubes a few years ago.
Okay, I'm old. What's an OG?
Original Gangsta.
Gangsta?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Count Twice, Stitch Once wrote, "So much fun, great finishes. Bridget, I think your Santa would look great as a stand-up. Vonna Pfeiffer has a great stand-up tutorial. Love, Connie."
She's talking about the Santa that had the beads. You'd have to look at the last.
Oh, okay.
At the
The last Flosstube.
Flosstube, I have the Santa that I sewed all the little beads on as a stand-up. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah, because clearly I have stuff I put out seasonally.
Yes.
I don't have Santas out.
And you don't
all
have
the
enough
time.
wall space for everything to be out. None
There's
of
no
us.
wall space.
And Joe Hobbs wrote, "Love all the project that you both have completed and are working on. Really needed to laugh too. You two are amazing." Oh, thanks, Joe. We love you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So thank you for your comments.
We love all the people that watch.
Really appreciate it. I do read all of them. I respond to all that I can. And I really just thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, she responds. I just giggle.
Bridget giggles. So that brings us to new Stitchy Stuff. Yay!
Oh my God. Have we got
Stitchy Stuff. We got Stitchy Stuff
Which
off
is
the
a good
wazoo.
thing because I don't have a lot of whips. But I'll tell you why later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you want to, why don't you do Stitchy Stuff first,
You want
Bridget?
to do Stitchy Stuff? That's hard to say. Okay, so first of all, I got this really cool fabric from Under the Sea. And what is it called? Why can't I ever remember this stuff? Whimsical Winter.
Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Oh yeah, it's more green than it looks in the screen. Yeah, it's like this Aurora Borealis green and
so
blue.
It is. It's really, really super pretty.
That is
and
pretty.
Opalescent.
Yes.
And I think it would be good for either an ocean kind of thing with like sea creatures, or I don't know. That's kind of where my head went with that.
Ocean.
But
yeah.
I just couldn't resist. It was such a beautiful, and there was a lot of opalescent. I was like, I gotta get some. Okay. And then my Fabric of the Month Club would be Stitch Me. If you watch this channel, you know nice. I have their Fabric of the Month. And Under the Sea has a Fabric of the Month too, but theirs is presently not open. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that because
if you get on their mailing list, I'm sure they'll
want another one.
Yeah.
So nice. This is called Lightly Salted, Not Roasted.
Okay.
And it's pretty cool. It's very, very lightly modeled.
Yeah, if you hold it closer to you, the color shows better. I don't know. It's a little truer to that color.
Okay.
Yeah, the lighting, I guess, changes as you move it around.
It is very cool. But I get her light 16 count Ada.
Okay.
And but she also has a dark opalescent.
Doesn't she do like vibrant versus like what's the word?
So I might have
muted
to go.
colors?
I might have to. When I started out, I was doing dark 14.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to dark 16.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to light 16. And it might be time now to change to something else.
16?
But I have to say, Brandy's very responsive. Anytime you want to change it, you just email her before she, does her shipping and stuff, and she'll let you know. Oh, I can do it this month, or I can't do it till next month,
okay.
or whatever. But she's really responsive to that. So you don't have to keep buying stuff in your stash if you have enough. Whoever has enough stash. I don't. Not me.
No. What is it? What's the popular saying now? I'm buying supplies like I'm gonna live forever, like I'm immortal.
Yeah. Buying cross stitch like I'm immortal. Yep. That's okay. I have somebody to leave it to. So I wanted to show. I got a few patterns because I really like the little Santa stuff. These are so cute. They're so tiny. They're little mittens. I don't know if you can see them really well.
Yeah, I'll hold one up close.
Okay. You just need kind of one. And they're called Frony Ritter Designs. And if you flip it around, they have some finishing ideas on the back too. But what I think I'm doing is I may make them into little tiny ornaments and include them in my Christmas cards because they're only 20 by 20. So you know how I save all the scraps from the edges and things when I make a big picture?
Yeah.
So I have tons of fabric that's left that are all little scraps, and that's what I do with them. I don't throw them away. So I have some finishing ideas for these.
Okay,
Let's see how that works out, and then I'll let you know. And then I have Halloween cobwebs from Waxing Moon Designs. It said Halloween, when the cobwebs in my house become decorations.
Yes. That's cute.
Yeah, and it's true. So
I mean, some of the funniest things are true, right?
Right.
Or at least they have a nugget.
Well, most of the cobwebs are out in the pool area, so I'll at least give you that.
Those are spider webs.
Well,
those are spider webs,
okay.
y'all. We have crazy quantities of crab spiders. They look like little crabs, but they're tiny. They're little spiders, and they have like spikes on their back. They're usually white with red spikes. They're creepy looking.
They are creepy looking,
but they're everywhere.
Yeah. They will bite, but they don't really hurt.
Well, we're too big for them to hurt us.
Yeah.
They're not poisonous or anything.
So then I got learner's permit. It says only valid on nights with a full moon. And it's a witch riding her broom upside down because she's just learning. And the neat thing is it comes with the floss, variegated floss for her hair.
Who is this by? This is by, I think if you flip it over, it's Rosie and Me Creations.
Rosie and Me Creations, yeah. And so to go with that, I got Weeks Dye Works. It's coal, and it looks black on the screen, but I'm telling you, it's actually a little variegated black and charcoal.
Yeah.
It's because I thought all this much black is going to be boring.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I got the Weeks Dye Works coal.
Oh, well, if you look at the pattern, I don't know how closely you can see this, but she's definitely using variegated in the pattern.
Yeah.
And the back, I don't know if you can see the striations. And then the back recommends Weeks Dye Works, Crescent Color Works, Dinky Dye Silk, Picture This Plus, and just another button.
Yeah, so I got these to go with that pattern, so now you know I have to make it. In fact, I probably should open this up and put them right in there so I can keep them together. And I love that they have the hair.
Yeah, where?
Right here.
Yeah, but I'm trying to see what floss that is.
Does it say what floss?
Janny's Xmas. So that's Dinky Dye Silk, Janny's Xmas included. So that's the name.
And it also is the back, it's her hair, and it goes. It's a border.
Oh, and the border.
The border is the same floss.
Yeah. No, this is just the border. Her hair doesn't have purple in it.
Oh, it's just the border.
I think it's for the border.
Well, I can use it for the hair and just cut the purple out.
You can use it for whatever you want.
Don't use the purple.
Oh, you know what you could use for that? We got the variegated from when we went to Stitching in the Wild.
Oh, the green.
The green and yellow. That would work really well.
It would be awesome for learner's permit.
Oh, for the words.
For the words, because the words are green.
Oh, fun.
We have some
fun.
Some plans. Okay. And then I also got a free pattern.
Somebody went to the LNS.
from CC and Company. And Friends and Cross Stitch Make Life Better. And it's just a little cute. It could be a tag. It could be anything.
Now, is that the whole kit, or
that's the whole kit?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it comes with a little heart.
It comes with the charm and everything.
Charm at the bottom, which you probably can't see. But yeah, so that's really cute. And I told you I had a lot of stuff. And I got some. What is the name of
5
this?
5 yards.
5 yards. The colorway is Cat Can Sew, and it's from Live and Die LA. And I don't know if you can see how pretty that is, but it's really pretty, very lightly variegated purple.
You know what, Bridget? Hold on one second. I'm going to move the camera closer so it's easier for us to hold up stuff. Be right back. Now we're up close and personal.
The magic of editing. So there's the purple.
Yeah. See how much easier it is to hold that up.
Yeah. Now you can actually see the variations in it. That's really cute. And so this is from Live and Let Die LA. Just some really pretty,
It's Live and Die LA.
Oh.
You said Live and Let Die.
Oh, you know why? Because that's a
song.
It's a song from
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, from
I'll spare you from singing.
What the heck's the name of that movie series?
Good grief, I don't know.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Bridget. I left my psychic powers.
Yeah, I'm just trying. The guy with the martini, you know, shaken not stirred.
007.
Yeah.
James Bond.
James Bond. It's from a James Bond movie. That's why it's stuck in my head. So it's Live and Die LA.
Live and Die LA. Die DY.
Yes, which is very clever.
Yes.
And then I have some floss from the Gentle Art Mediterranean Sea. And here again,
that is gorgeous.
Pretty colors.
It's slightly more turquoise in real life. The camera makes it look like
a little more
like an ocean blue, but in real life it's
a little more turquoise.
But
that's okay.
It's so pretty.
It is.
So pretty.
I haven't got plans for that yet.
I might have to borrow it.
That opalescent might.
I don't know. It might be too much blue.
Can you ever have too much blue?
I guess
I don't know. Anyway, and then bear with me. Snarky Crafter Designs. This project may contain dog hair because dogs. My dog sheds. Oh my God, she sheds.
I have two shedders.
You brush her, and you can see the hair just coming. It's like a dead Christmas tree in January.
Yep.
You touch it, and
so that's my pit bull. But our golden retriever beagle mix, when you brush her hair is fluffy like cat fur, and it sort of flows away on the wind.
Yeah, well, I have noticed
everywhere
that everything I have
has
a little dog hair in
it.
Oh,
it's got to the point where now when I cross stitch, I hold it flat like this, and I take my scissors and I trim all the dog hair.
Well, I mean, I knit and crochet, and my balls are in a knit bowl.
Okay.
And as I'm crocheting, I'm pulling the dog hair off the thread.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And feathers at your house.
Oh, well, the bird.
Yeah.
But his feathers are bigger.
Oh, so it's easier to see.
It's easier to see. The dog hair is like really thin and tiny and
like hair.
Short.
You know,
she's a short-haired dog,
yeah.
But it's everywhere. And then I also got from Stitching Button. Is Mercury retrograde? Or in retrograde? Is Mercury in retrograde? Because it just feels like Mercury is always in retrograde.
If you're not into astrology, it's an astrological term. Mercury is the ruler of what? Communication and travel, right?
Communications, travel, also computers, your cars, tech.
Right. Yeah. So when the shit hits the fan and stuff goes wrong, it's because Mercury is in retrograde.
And it goes retrograde like every
3
months, so it's 4 times a year, and it goes retrograde for about 3 whole weeks, and you're not supposed to it's not a good idea to sign legal documents
or start
like
new
that. Yeah, well, whatever you start during Mercury retrograde, you usually end up having to redo,
undo and redo.
But it goes retrograde in different
it's basically
houses.
Where the cross-stitch frog lives. The cross-stitch frog lives in Mercury retrograde.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. Your turn.
Okay, Stitchy Stuff.
New Stitchy Stuff. Right there.
So, it's my birthday, and Bridget made me a card.
I did.
That I stitched. That she stitched. So that's why I'm sharing it. Yay. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
And look, it's got bling, which I like.
Always.
Yes, always. Everything's better with shiny stuff,
which
I love. And she got me a cross-stitch birthday present. This is it Halcyon?
Halcyon.
HALCYN by Under the Sea Fabrics.
CYON.
CYON, sorry.
Halcyon.
And this is 32 count opal.
It's opalescent.
Isn't it gorgeous?
And it's her color.
It's so pretty. And it's very faintly modeled. It's not, I don't think it's solid. It's so hard to tell with the opal. It's just pretty. It's a lot. It's a fat half. No, this is a fat quarter. It's a lot of fabric. It's a lot of fabric. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on this, but it's so pretty.
You'll get a lot out of it.
Yes.
If it's
it's
smaller.
huge.
Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah.
Okay, so I'm excited about that. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
And I also went to the LNS and I picked up, this is it water lilies? This is 12 ply silk, and imported from Italy, hand painted in the USA. So this is water lilies.
On the back,
by
it probably
Caron.
says the.
This is the Caron from the Caron collection, and the color is 157 Polar Ice. So I got 2 of these, and I'm gonna stitch, I don't know, some ocean stuff with it.
Beach themed
stuff.
things,
So I've never stitched with silk before, so I'm going to try for the first time.
Does it feel different?
It's very soft.
Oh, it's a little softer than cotton.
It's very soft, and you can see, I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it's already starting to, like, you got little fuzzies coming out a little bit.
I don't think it's going to be froggable.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to really count.
But the color is beautiful.
It is.
It's very oceany. Polar Ice. I'm excited about that. And from Under the Sea Fabrics, I also picked up a fat half. This is called Minerva. And this is this, like, slate gray.
Oh, wow. Now, the Dark Goddess Stitch Along would have been good on that.
And this is 36 count linen.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be 18 count if I stitch over 2. I love this color. This is, I wanted it, I don't remember what I wanted a dark color for. I need to write this stuff down, guys.
Why you bought it? What you had in mind?
Yeah.
Are you sure you had something in mind?
I don't know that I did. I think I just wanted a dark fabric because I don't usually stitch on dark fabrics.
You
or
don't
like
have a lot.
It's like a solid, it's a solid navy or like a solid black. I don't have anything modeled like this, which I like. It's very subtle, very pretty. I picked up, this is Athena by Satsuma Street. The designer is Jody Rice. The colors on this are
just beautiful. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's why you got the fabric.
The colors, you guys.
It would look good on that fabric.
It will look amazing on this
Yeah.
fabric. I just really liked it. The only thing is, I don't know, what does the AOE mean? Like, are those,
Greek.
She just wrote, the letter AOE stands for of the Athenians. Well, thank you, Jody. I appreciate that. I should have read the back.
Read the directions. You might get a clue.
Read the directions, Sarah. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's so funny.
I picked this up because I do enjoy Greek mythology. I actually prefer Aphrodite as a goddess a lot of times, but this Athena pattern is just gorgeous.
She's the warrior.
And
I like her.
Mom and my Aunt Jacqueline went to the dollar store. These are Dollar General, Dollar Tree, and picked up cross-stitch kits. So these are just simple little kits that I wanted to try out so that I could share with you in case you see them. And if you want to try them out, let you know, is it worth it? Do the colors bleed? What do you actually get in the kit? Like standard kits, lots of times you get a needle in addition to the fabric and thread. It comes with these basic instructions. Like I wanted to try it out and see, and they picked up 4 different patterns.
Yep.
So that'll be fun. And
that's Netflix stitching for you.
Yeah, this is you don't have to
easy.
You don't have to pay attention too much.
Not that much.
And finally, I come to today's giveaway. Halloween Friends. This is by Krynic. This pattern recommends stitching with glow-in-the-dark floss.
What a great idea.
I know.
I have some of that too.
So much fun. So, what word should we use for this pattern?
What about glow?
Glow, okay.
Glow, glow.
Use the word glow in a comment below. Please use the word only once in your comments. Let's see, what are all the doodads? Please be over, you need to be over 18.
You must fill out the Google form.
Fill out the Google form so that I have your address and I can send it right away and I don't have to message you back and forth.
And where can they find the Google form?
The Google form, there's a link to the Google form in the comments below. So please have that. You only have to fill it out once. Once you're on there, you're on there. I only use it for these giveaways. I don't email you or anything.
And we don't sell it. Nobody else is going to see it.
Nope.
You'll never get
When we're done with Flosstube, it will be deleted. Like I'm not, this is only for that. Please be over 18. This is just a
Paper.
pattern. So you can be anywhere in the world. I'll mail this to you.
So this is for people who are not in the contiguous 48 states.
You can be you can be in the
Alaska,
states.
Hawaii, Australia, England. This is your chance for
a little
pattern.
freebie. Thank you so much for watching the channel. It's just a thank you for being here. There's more. This giveaway is not associated with YouTube or Kreinik in any way. It has no value, so if it gets lost in the mail, it's lost in the mail. It has no dollar value. And I think that's everything. Yeah. So use the word glow in the comments. It's so cute.
It is cute.
I would stitch this. I love Halloween. I would totally stitch this.
Yep. And I like to have different finishing on there too. You can.
Yeah, they have a little. It looks like a bean pillow, and then a framed finish. And they tell you exactly what thread they use. What glow thread they use.
So there's actually both patterns are in this little pamphlet.
Oh yeah, both of them are in here.
Right.
Yep.
So cute.
So, and again, thanks for watching. That's it for me for new Stitchy Stuff.
Awesome.
Where's my list? After new Stitchy Stuff is finishes.
Finishes. Fully finished.
You start with fully finished. FFOs. Fully
have
finished.
some fully finished items.
In addition to that beautiful birthday card. Voila!
Yep. Well, I have other cards.
Okay.
Mom, if you're watching, close your eyes.
Shh, turn away.
Don't look, because you won't be surprised later. But I got I got a little bored with what I was doing, and I had to do a few.
Oh, that's lovely.
So this one, and it has, I don't know if you can tell.
You did so good with the paper.
It's quilted. So the paper goes through the quilting embossing folder.
Oh,
so
nice.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's one.
Oh, you got a cell in the back where it says created by?
Yeah, I do when I send it.
Yeah.
Because depends on who it goes to. And then here's another one for
I haven't seen these
somebody. Yet. I can't tell you who it's for. You can probably guess.
Well, I mean, it's a
a
nativity scene, so
right.
It's going to be somebody pretty religious.
Yep. And then here's another one.
Oh my gosh, with the plaid.
Yes, the plaid matches.
You did so good.
The plaid matches his scarf colors. Yeah.
Are you coordinating these on purpose before you stitch them?
No. You're
just finding the paper.
Well, if I don't have it, Mom has it, and like this paper also went through the embossing folder.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I had to step up my card game.
Those are beautiful.
Well, I think so.
They are.
Because not too many stitchers also make cards, but it is something that's, and it's really cute too.
And knit and crochet.
Yeah,
Mom does all the things.
And then I also do some of the diamond painting. Okay. So the diamond painting comes in handy because sometimes I can use the diamonds on cards afterwards. So yeah, I throw away nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's terrible. It's like living with a hoarder, but I use all the stuff.
Well, if you're using it,
I mean, look how tiny that piece is,
that
right?
fabric, yeah.
I mean, that's just a little tiny. And these
what
were
is that,
all
30 by 40? Like
maybe even it's 30 by 40. Yeah. But I mean, this is just an edging that most stitchers would just toss.
Yeah.
Don't toss them.
No, I give them to you. Because it probably won't do that, but that's great.
Yep.
It's so cute.
And I use them. I use them up. Oops, I hit my mic. I do use them up, and that's how I use them. And that's why I know these little mitten patterns, they're only 20 by 20.
So you know what I'm going to do?
I'm definitely going to
with the ones that you give me for the holidays, I'm going to clip a little hole and tie a ribbon, and it'll be an ornament.
It can be. You can just cut it off the paper.
Well, I'll just cut off the back flap.
No, I would cut the whole. thing.
I would use the whole thing.
Oh, you use the whole thing?
Yeah, because it has like the bling and the.
Sure.
Yeah, I love it. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I have the one she made me from 2 Christmases ago still on my refrigerator.
Yep, a couple of my friends have told me that. So that's
your
one
fully
of the
finishes. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know where I got the patterns from, I got them from 101 Christmas Minis. I don't know if this is still in. It's by Holly
Leisure Arts.
Yeah, it's a Leisure Arts. It says book 2. I don't know what year it is because they're all around. Oh, this is copyright 2010. Okay. So it's probably still available. I don't know. But anytime I see anything with Christmas minis on it, I got to grab it because it's kind of my jam. It's a good way to use those up. So these towels I got off the freebie table at...
Well, StitchCon or
maybe StitchCon or maybe Stitching in the Wild. I don't know. So all of the patterns I'm going to show you now came out of the Over Easy by the Design Connection. So this is all stitching. These are all towel designs.
Okay.
And let's see if this has a copyright on it. Yeah, not so much.
1998.
Is that what it says?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, great, thanks.
You're welcome.
So this one is the sunflower
Nice.
towel, which is going to be a present for somebody who might be watching. So if you did, close your eyes. No. Forget you saw it. No.
This is not the towel you're looking
Right.
for.
And then I stitched the welcome design for a towel. That would be cute to put in, like, you know, your second bathroom for guests or whatever. And then this one I couldn't resist because it was just too cute. It's the neighborhood birdhouses design.
That's cute. Yeah.
So, you know, those I have been stitching, and I finished them. And that's all of my finishes.
Woo! Gorgeous.
Thank
Well,
you.
I have one finish, and the dog strikes again. Ah! Mud ate my finish. He started to. He didn't destroy it. So this is America. Here, Right Matters. This is a Notorious needle pattern. I even remembered to sign it. And you can see where mud pierced the fabric here, and here, and here. Whoa, that's my finger.
So you can probably fix that.
Yeah, I can fix it. I don't know if I'll be able to
I think
stitch it.
I think a little ironing,
Like freight
fusible
check. Yeah.
fabric
Yeah.
In the back would hold that down, and you could, like, make it not
I'm
noticeable.
still going to keep it. I'm still going to finish it. I love it. It goes with my Unfuck America and Vote pattern because they're a set. So I finished that one a while back. So I'm going to frame them together now. And yeah, and so I will never turn my back on that dog again when he's in my stitching room.
You still haven't learned.
He was in here for a moment, and I figured it's fine because I was in here, and he just grabbed it and walked away, and I didn't notice because it was like a split second. And he also ate my flosses. Look at this. Crazy. Wait, there's two more that broke off completely. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know why my dog loves to eat my cross stitch. So yeah, so now if he's in here, he is laying down. And if he doesn't lay down, he gets kicked out. He's not allowed in here anymore unless he's sleeping. And we'll see. If it happens again, then I will never let him in here again.
You're going to let it happen again?
I don't know. We'll see.
That'll be how many times?
But what I've been doing also is all of the counters are countertop height, and he can't get stuff off of there. And the table was low. And so I think when I'm just going to put the table at countertop height because this table, it's a workbench. It could go up and down, and I'm going to keep it high so that even if I turn my back for a second, he's unlikely to be able to reach anything that I like that I care about. I don't know. Was it you who said, or no, maybe it was Oscar, my husband, who said, you know, I haven't washed it yet, and maybe like the sweat from my hands was still on it, and it was delicious, I guess.
No, that wasn't me.
I don't know. But anyway, so that's my only finish, and it sucks because he chewed this like 3 days after I finished it. And I've been stitching on this for like a year.
I know. Because it's one of those things you go back to.
Yeah.
You put it away again, then you go back to.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I like it. I really like this pattern. I like how it came out. I like the matching Unfuck America pattern.
I like the colors.
Yes.
They're very patriotic colors. Yeah.
It's only 6 colors. It's 3 reds and 3 blues. The end.
And
also available on Etsy and Gumroad stores.
I love the font and the way you have it shaded and all of that.
Thanks,
it's just
Mom.
really, really, really pretty.
Thanks. That's my only finish.
Oh.
So
well,
whips.
why don't you get into whips then? Okay. I had a lot.
Oh, all right. So
it's your
whips.
turn to talk.
Whips. Oh, yay. Okay.
You get a turn.
Thank you.
Unlike my husband.
Who doesn't get a turn to talk.
Who never gets a turn.
So I have continued stitching the fossil. This is from the book Cross Stitch for Calm, or Cross Stitch to Calm. And I'm stitching it with a sulky. It's I'm stitching it 1/1 on 25 count whatchamacallit. 25 count even weave.
Is it a Zweigart?
It's a Zweigart. Lugana. It's 25 count Lugana.
I can tell by their seam. That's a Zweigart seam.
I think so. Yeah, it
Pretty
was.
much.
The fabric came in a mystery bag, but it matches the other 25 count Lugana I have.
I love the colors. That is that. Now that's a.
I don't remember
Do
the
they call
color.
that a variegated or a variated?
I think variated is when it's multiple colors, and variegated is when it's different hues from the same color. But I could have that backwards.
I was gonna say I thought it was.
I mix it up all the time. I don't know.
I don't think anybody remembers that.
But it is Sulky. It's 12. It's 12 weight. So in the last floss tube, I said that it felt like more like 1.5 times the strand weight from DMC. But I have since been corrected. It is twice the weight of standard DMC embroidery floss. But it doesn't feel like it. It feels like 1.5.
Yeah, it doesn't
it
feel. It doesn't feel like 2 to me either.
But it's listed as 12 weight, which is twice DMC.
Which is that's what they listed as. I guess it is.
And this is my like mindless. I just stitch it on lunge pattern.
It is just so pretty though.
Thank you.
I
really
love
like it. I like how it's
the way
coming
the
out.
colors go. That was a good choice.
Thanks.
Because it's a
I
very
like it.
simple pattern.
Yeah. No, it's a monochrome. Almost all of them in that book are it's 1 or 2 colors.
Yeah.
Let's see. I continued stitching Yggdrasil, and this is the Celtic Tree of Life.
On your Wapo
Yggdrasil
blue?
So I'm stitching my own colorway on Wapo Blue by Needle Bling Designs. The pattern is called Yggdrasil Celtic Tree of Life by 2x2 Stitch Art on Etsy. And this is a 36 count linen.
So I don't think they can see. There you go.
So the part that I stitched is the bottom.
This part here?
Yeah, from here to here, like all of this color.
It's coming out really nice.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. This pattern's huge, so I'll be stitching it for another couple of years.
Which is why I haven't touched mine, because mine's on 14 count and I think it's too big.
Well, if you're new, it may interest you to know that this is the second time I'm stitching this pattern, because the first time the dog ate it and it was beyond repair. That one I was stitching on 25 count, 1/1. So this is going to be a lot bigger than that one was.
But I think
it might be too big, but we'll see. I'm enjoying the colors. It's starting as this like bright orange, and then it fades into these pinks. It's going to fade further into purples and then into dark blues at the final border.
Cool.
Yeah. So
and you'll have some of that Wapo blue left over.
I cut it. This is the size it's going to be.
Oh, that's the size it's going to be?
So the leftover Wapo blue I have put away.
Oh, okay.
But I do pre-cut. Maybe I shouldn't. This one I didn't cut. This came this size, this scrap, and I wasn't sure, so I didn't cut it.
So when you do this one, I'm just saying, you're probably going to have this much left.
Yeah.
And you might have that much left. And
pass it on. Pass it
forward.
Who
to give them to.
You're going to stitch on 25 count Lugana.
25
with magnifying glass.
Maybe over 2.
As I stitch with a magnifying glass.
I might stitch it over 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll stitch it over 1, but it would. It's just. I'm just saying.
Let's see. And I continued stitching Elegant Pumpkins.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you know what? I haven't showed you what any of these are going to look like finished. Where's my phone?
Haven't. Where's your...
I even like prepared screenshots and everything.
You
and
did.
Doofus. So, this is what the Yggdrasil Tree of Life is going to look like done. So it's a monochrome.
So you can see all the
different borders.
Borders are all going to be different colors.
And then this is what Elegant Pumpkins is going to look like when it's done. Let's see if you can. If we cover our eyeballs, it should focus. Eyeballs. Oh well. So
I think you can get the gist of it. It's really super pretty. And it was from one of the cross-stitch magazines, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is from...
Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
No, and I don't know where I put the thing. But this is from Just Cross-Stitch magazine. I believe it's the October 2010 issue.
Oh, probably.
Yeah,
Hold
so
it closer.
This is what I've got done so far.
That's
I've only
really
done
pretty.
stitching. I haven't done any of the beading or anything. So since last time, I started this 4th pumpkin, and that is the last pumpkin.
So that might happen this year.
No.
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 The thing of it is, it's beautiful, but it is confetti stitching, which I don't really enjoy the stitching part. I am going to finish it because I usually finish what I start eventually. But the confetti, this is not something I enjoy stitching in the car to relax. I have to actively think about what I'm stitching. I'm counting. In fact, you can't tell, but there is an extra column in here somewhere.
Uh-oh.
As I messed up when I was stitching this one.
Yeah.
I added a column somewhere and I just carried it through. I just added extra stitches. You can't even tell.
Yeah.
But like, it wasn't worth it to take out days worth of work once I
No.
discovered what I had done. And so there, and that's because it's confetti stitching, so it's hard to count. So there is an extra column somewhere in here.
Yeah. Nobody could tell.
No, you're not. You won't be able to tell. I just add a little extra stitch.
And it's coming out really pretty.
I think it's gorgeous.
So this is
why I
Elegant
picked it.
Pumpkins 1 or 2?
This is Elegant Pumpkins 1.
Now there is a 2.
Yeah, it came out
Considering
in the following October edition of Just Cross Stitch the following year.
considering how much trouble this one was, are you going to do?
I'm
the
not
second
100% sure, to be honest.
I'm just asking.
I did buy enough fabric. So this is
I'm a troublemaker.
This is 36 count linen. It's Zweigart. And I did buy enough linen to stitch both of them.
It would be pretty having 2.
It would be gorgeous having 2. And
Maybe
it would
give yourself a little break.
And it would be
in
unique
between.
and special having just one. So,
just give yourself a break.
Because the confetti stitching. I mean, look at the back. Like, I like to have really super nice, neat backs, and it's kind of chaos. I don't really
I'm
like
sorry.
it.
That is still super nice and neat.
I'm trying, but like, it's not easy. I mean,
Yeah.
and what I've been doing too, so I have a Flosstube video about how to deal with confetti stitches, and I've been using those techniques because that's what I do. You should check it out on the channel. It's really, really good. And one of the things that I've been doing is like, if there's one color, one stitch of a color all the way over here, right? But like the closest next stitch of that color is like down here somewhere. I just used a similar color that was already up there. So like these oranges up here, they're supposed to be like a super dark orange color. I just stitched it with the medium orange instead, because the medium orange was already there and I didn't want to drag it 5 threads and I didn't want to start a new stitch and end it. So I used the medium, and you won't be able to tell in the finished project.
You know what I've been doing with confetti stitches?
What have you been doing?
So I leave them till last. That way you have
This
stitches
is all confetti
on
though.
either side
Okay.
that you can. But
Anchor
what I
to?
have been doing is, like, you know, when you have like just this much and it's in your Orts jar and you've just got like this much or whatever. So I take that, I put the 2 ends together, and I make a really short loop,
Okay.
but then I have just enough to do a loop start with 1 stitch, and then I can thread the rest of it through whatever stitches are next to it, or through the same stitch, like up and then maybe down, and
like once around the back and then once around the top.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, but I mean that's a good technique too. But
Yeah.
sometimes you can't.
Sometimes you can't get away with it.
Yeah.
That is true. But
Yeah.
This pattern, I mean, you're not going to be able to tell. Like,
No.
you're just not.
Nah,
You're just not.
But I find it's really cool to have really short orts, and I only need 1 stitch. Or like when you're doing confetti and all of a sudden you realize, I missed a stitch. I have been backstitching and found, oh crap, there's supposed to be a stitch there, because I go to do the back stitch and then I'll just dig through the Orts container and see if I can find one that's just long enough.
Yeah.
And then I'll just make 1 stitch out of it.
My orts aren't usually long enough.
Well, mine aren't either, but you know
I
what?
play floss chicken. Like, I get right up into the, like, I have to rethread.
If I have a lot to do, but if I'm done with that whole color and I only have like this much left, I'm not going to put that on the bobbin.
Okay.
That goes in the Orts.
Well, you think you're done.
I think
And then you find one more stitch.
and then I pull it out of there.
So the last thing I've been stitching on is Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. This is the finished. It is also a monochrome. Here, take your head out of the picture. Maybe it'll focus better.
Is that working?
Yeah, it's mostly working.
Maybe. Okay.
This came out, I think it was like November 2019, like right before the actual pandemic, and it was free. So thank you, Long Dog.
Funny that they named it that.
And
too.
I've been making Can you hold this for me?
Sure.
I've been making modifications, and I've been using my own colorway. So what I stitched since last time is I filled in around the capital. I had left some open design there, and it looked weird. So I filled it in, and then all this down here, this area right here, I stitched all of that.
Cool.
So I am stitching this again in my own colorway. I'm stitching 1/1 on 25 count Lugana, and I am loving stitching this. There's no confetti. In fact, it's monochrome. You can stitch the whole thing with one floss. A lot of people are doing variegated. I decided to do these colors. Bridget helped me pick them out.
Well, you have a theme, like the animals are one color, the flowers are another color.
All of the flying animals are this burgundy. The critters, the four-legged critters, are browns. The flowers are, there's two different pinks. The big flowers are light pink. The little flowers are dark pink. The crowns are this beautiful yellow color that I also used for the bees' wings here. And then you have light teal and dark teal for the different motifs.
And like a greenish color for
and the green for the leaves
and stuff. So I think I think it helps you to see, because when it's monochrome, my eye doesn't pick out.
Well, the idea, what I like about the monochrome is that you have to like stand there and look at it for a minute to see what all the little things are in it, which is part of the brilliance of the long dog sampler patterns. And I don't usually like to stitch samplers, but this is not a normal sampler. Oh no, I added the skull.
Oh yeah, but I mean, people have been adding stuff.
Yeah, well. They have an entire, there's a Facebook group devoted just to this pattern. It's called Pandemic, and that's where I got some of the motifs that I modified, like this skull. I got from there to symbolize the, some of the deaths in the pandemic, and then I did this bee to symbolize the murder hornets. And the capital I got from there. Technically, that wasn't 2020. That was 2021, but it was like the first.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. And then down here, I'm going to stitch my initials with Oscar, O, and S, because we tied the knot in 2020 legally. That's our legal anniversary. Is
right. Well, that was when you had the actual legal.
We signed the papers.
Yeah, signed the papers. But you didn't have the actual. You didn't have the wedding, the
celebration
until this year.
Yep. Yeah. Well, we were already engaged, and when the pandemic started, we said, if we get sick, we want to have certain, marriage in the United States comes with certain rights and property rights as well, and we thought. It would be better to be
crap could happen.
We were going to tie the knot anyway, so let's just do the legal thing, and then we did finally have our big party, so that was fun. That's all of my whips.
Was that
was my water bottle? I probably just dented it. Great.
Oops.
That's all right.
Yikes.
So now we have
my whips.
Your whips.
Yeah, I have whips. Okay, so I actually did work on Design Works. Love to Craft pattern. Here's what it looks like. This was a freebie table
find
grab, and I've worked on I think I worked on this guy. This is going to be a glue gun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there's these are, I guess, paintbrushes or something, and there's a couple pencils coming up over here.
Cool.
So yeah. Oh yeah, she's got the picture. So I kind of worked on that a wee bit. Not a lot, just a wee bit. That's going to be probably a present for one of the people in my family who craft. There's a lot of them, so it's okay. And then I'm working on my Tarot Stitch Along.
Is this the Major Arcana?
This is the Major Arcana.
Oh, wow.
I have the picture of what that's going to look like up here on
very
my
nice.
tablet. You can't see the top line, but you can kind of get a gist of all of the cards. And it says, let the cards speak at the bottom. I'm not doing that border. I'm doing the alternate border, so it didn't look like that. But I'm working right now on the Emperor down here at the end. But you can see I've got almost the top line done here. And this is the full coverage pattern. She has a beginner pattern as well. This is by Witches Gardens Crafts. And I'm doing it on 16 count Ada. And this is Vanilla Latte by Bestitch Me. So that's all the, it's in there in the called for colors. You were saying something.
Oh, they don't have faces. Are they done? That's how they are?
That's how they are.
Okay.
Right. This is her own
design.
This is not a tarot design from any spread from any deck that exists. This is her own. That's what she wanted to do. So I'm having fun with it. I started working on that again, and then I also have, and I don't have the end for this one because it's still being released.
Oh, okay.
So this is the Chalice. See that that stitch along for the Major Arcana was released last year. I was late to the game, but that's okay because that means I have the entire thing already, which I kind of like sometimes.
Yeah.
I wanted to see what it looked like first. And then this one is the chalice one, which when I saw the outline, I fell in love with it because of the chalices.
Yeah.
So I don't have the end result yet, but she released 7 and 8 in August. I worked on 8, which is just about done. That's her over here. She's
the
done.
butt.
Yeah, with the
Got
butt.
to make it butt. There's no crack.
Yeah, there is.
You're not going to stitch
It's
a
very
crack?
faint.
Oh, I see.
It's really, really, really.
It's a skin tone crack.
It's a skin tone crack, which is fine with me because it's okay. Butt cracks don't really turn me on.
Okay.
So I'm not worried about it. I still have to work on 7, but I had put that to the side. And I'm sorry, this is on 16 count Ada, and it's by Bestitch Me, and it's called Ledger. So it's got the blues and the golds in it,
which is nice.
So I think it works really good because these are not full coverage. This particular one.
Okay.
And I think, so I only have 3 or 4. That's number 4, right? Yeah. So then here is Santa. And so I was stitching on him like crazy as I had given myself the goal of finishing it this year. It ain't going to happen.
No.
It ain't going to happen. Because what happened was I was doing Santa and I had to frog some of his beard out.
Oh.
And I was like, so here is...
No, you don't want to do it all stressed out with a deadline.
Here is... Well, that's just it. So I stopped working on Santa and I started doing the cards.
Yeah.
They were like a good, a really fast
Sometimes you need
stitch.
a...
I needed to get away. This is what it's going to look like. This is a Sue Hillis Designs.
Oh, it's called Candy Stick
Candy
Santa.
Stick Santa.
Okay.
Right. And she doesn't have all of the Santas on the back of this one. It's a close-up of the bag pattern. But I do have a finish, and I'm going to flip the finish over here for a second. I'll unclip some of it. So I finished the gingerbread Santa.
Nice.
So he's my finish. And then I'm working on the Candy Stick Santa.
Okay.
But I'm not unrolling the whole thing. If you want to unroll the whole thing, there are
multiple other floss tubes where she's unrolled the whole thing.
Yeah, and there's 7 or 8 of them at this point. I think this is number 8.
That's 8.
I think I have
this
is
you
number
have 8,
8.
9, and 10.
I have 2 more to do after this one, which is why I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh, because you wanted it. You're not sure how you're finishing it, like fully finishing it.
Well, and when I suddenly gave myself the deadline of doing it this year,
it sucks.
It sucked the fun out of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to have to do it. I want to do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I had to stop working on Santa and do some of the little ones, the little card ones, to kind of get a finish.
Yeah.
Because this one feels like it's never going to end.
A lot of stitching.
Well, I'm on number 8 for crying out loud, and there's
very
10
ambitious.
Of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is ambitious.
Don't lose steam
So,
now.
That's it. That's the point. I don't want to lose steam now. So I know me. I had to go back and work on some of the other stitch alongs that are little. That's why I like the stitch along ones with the cards, because you finish a card completely
and you're done.
And you're done with that card.
Nice.
And then you can move on to the next one, or you can give yourself a break and stitch on something else. I used to be a monogamous stitcher. You see how well
and
that
then we
worked
discovered,
out?
well, I was until I discovered Flosstube. And I was like, oh, you can stitch more than one?
Right? Because I thought, you had to start and you had to work on it and work on it and work on it and then finish. And when I would get sick of working on it, I would just pick up a knitting project or a crochet project.
Right, but not another cross stitch project.
Another cross stitch. But now I do.
Yeah.
And I have 2 other projects or 3 other projects at home that I haven't.
Yeah, I've got a few I haven't touched.
Nope.
In a while. That's okay.
Nope. Yeah. Well, I've been doing some traveling, so I haven't really had a lot of time. But that's why Santa's not finished.
You're done with whips.
I am done with
We
whips.
can formally move on to plans. So you'll continue working on Santa at your leisure.
At my leisure. So don't look for him to be finished this year. I mean, if I do, fine. If I don't, fine.
Right. Same with Elegant Pumpkins. Like, if I finish it, great. If not, great. And I probably won't.
I'm giving myself permission to just do what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stitch what you want. That's what it's for.
Yeah.
Stitch what you want.
I mean, I like stitching for other people and getting things done on a deadline when I have a birthday coming up or I'm making it for them for the holidays. that I want to make as a gift.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different. But when it's just for me, I can wait.
You should enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy
I
it.
think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
So plans, you're going to continue on that. Your Santa, you're going to make some.
I want to make some
cars.
of these. I want to make some of these little mitten thingies.
That'll
He's
be
really
fun.
cute.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to start my Halloween patterns. The 2 Halloween
Heck
patterns.
yeah.
Because I have
It's almost,
I have the thread.
by the time this comes out, it might be September, but it's almost September. We're recording this before then.
And they look kind of fast. They don't look like they're going to be that slow to
there's a few
work up.
color changes, but
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And there's variegated yarn or thread, and I can't wait. I like working with variegated thread.
Oh, for the witch, you mean?
Yes.
Anything else? Any other plans? So I will be continuing on Elegant Pumpkins, and I'm really enjoying Yggdrasil. I don't know if I'm going to work on Pandemic. I haven't decided. The thing of it is, it's hard to see, and I need to be in good lighting, and I'm not always. That's not always available.
Right. You need one of those portable lights.
Yeah.
Don't you have one?
I do, and I have like a headlamp and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll probably continue on the fossil one. I really like that. I'm chilling. Oh, and I am test stitching some holiday designs.
Oh.
So if you haven't already, we put out a survey of what you would like to see. We're designing, well, mostly me, I'm designing, but I did ask Bridget for some help with stuff. A beachy themed winter holiday designs, and I'm test stitching a few over there, which I can't show you right now. And so I will be continuing with that.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to release them in October, so that and so far none of them are terribly large, but I want you to be able to have time to stitch them in time for the winter holidays.
Oh yeah.
So we celebrate Christmas and the winter solstice, Yule. I also celebrate Hanukkah with my best friends, and so those patterns will reflect that. I decided not to include Kwanzaa because I don't know anything about it, and I don't know anyone who stitches it, and so I didn't feel like that would be terribly appropriate. But if you stitch
Kwanzaa, or you celebrate something other than solstice, Yule, Christmas, and Hanukkah, and you want to include something, please get in contact with us, because
if you have an idea,
we're all inclusive, but we don't want to misrepresent.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And I haven't checked, but there might already be like fun Kwanzaa patterns out there. I just like to, I would prefer to purchase from somebody who actually like celebrates it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
But yeah, so that's my plans.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. I think that kind of wraps it up.
Okay, so until next time, stitch on.